Now, how do we access confidence? Now, this is interesting because we can do this, by the way, chemically. People do this in social situations all the time. They've got to go to some social event and they'll drink alcohol or even take some other drugs which changes their emotional state so they feel less inhibited. So we can modify our biochemistry by external means, but this is not natural confidence. Of course not, right? It's an artificial confidence. What we want is to create natural confidence. Posture as being a trigger for your emotion. And so the idea if you stand confidently, you'll trigger confidence. Now I know this seems absurdly simple. Like if you stand with real confidence and a real sense of I possess and own the space. Now, clearly you've got to think about appropriate context. Don't do this on a bus, it'll look kind of weird. But just accessing the body posture of confidence triggers it. It creates this response in your body. Why? Because we are a biofeedback system. And if your physiology is accessing the appropriate postural aspects of that emotion, the emotion then kicks in. Again, I know it sounds absurdly simple. Please try it after this. Like if you've got a meeting to go into after this, walk in with this idea of authority. Walk in with this quality of confidence and notice how it affects your emotion, how you feel. Now, I have to say, when I first came across this, I was a little skeptical about it. Like, really? You know, if I just stand taller, I will feel better or feel more assured. And there's only one way to test it, and that's do it. Just do it. Shike taught me this thing about standing against a wall, and you use the wall as a sort of a guideline, so your bum's against the wall, shoulders. And this will coach your posture to be as tall as it can be. And when you access this, it changes the response not only internally in your body, emotion, but how people perceive you. The moment you compromise or slump or slouch, this again conveys information that could be misconstrued or put you into a lesser light. So in terms of accessing confidence, start developing what we will call from now on the physiology of confidence. And by the way, this is also when you're seated, right? So on your feet and on your seat. Sit. Do you remember when you were a kid? Did your parents ever say this to you? Sit up straight. Do you remember that one? Or stand up straight. What they were suggesting is that posture has a value. It imparts information about you, and it conveys a quality of care, attention, professionalism, or whatever. But in this case, we're looking at it from the lens of confidence.